We're back.
We're back.
With Her Strength Stories. And before we get started with the question from the jar today, we have the jar. We're going to have a bit of a hard reality confession time. So, Tia, this week, what was your hard reality or confession to keep it real, to keep things real around here?
I've trained once this week.
And it's Friday.
It's Friday.
Just want to let you know we're recording on a Friday right now.
I have cut some laps at the pool too, though. That's something that I've tried to do for myself. So I have managed to swim once this week, but I've only got one actual training session in this week because I have my period and it's been real tough this week.
And that's real for all of us.
Yes. Yep. TMI, sorry.
And I do have my period too. But I was going to say, I didn't at the start of the week and I have only worked out twice this week.
Okay.
So that's my real talk.
Yeah.
I am still sweating. I have my sweat towel right there. It should be closer. And I apologize because I just squeezed in a 20-minute workout. Meetings ran overtime. Kids are coming in. My kids are out there. This is just real life. So I chose my favorite 3 exercises and I pushed hard on them, and that might be all I do today with regards to exercise.
Do you feel good though?
I do. The thing is, like, I ticked a box. And I've always had the what's it called? Like, something is better than nothing. Yeah. I've always had that sort of mindset with everything. Like, something is better than nothing, because it's so easy to just chuck it in the fuck up bucket.
Yeah.
And not do anything at all. Like, that's obviously the easiest thing to do. So yeah, anything that I do, I try and put it in that light. Like, at least I did it. I moved my body, I pushed some weights, and now I feel heaps better for it. You know, got a bit of a sweat session in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's just enough.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other day, like, all I got through was some walking at 5 a.m. on my walking pad to study. That was my movement for the day, really. Obviously chasing kids, but that was it. And I think that those little things accumulate over time. You know,
yeah,
it just 100%. Keeps the needle moving forward, even if it doesn't look like perfection.
Yeah, and there's no point just like smacking yourself down in a week like this either. So
that's
like,
right.
It's not going to help you.
Better. No.
All right, question time. What was the moment that made you realize your old way of training wasn't supporting your health or life anymore?
I'm not crying. I'm just sweating, by the way. We're in a hot box right now.
It's like 40 degrees in here, guys.
I said to Tia, and this is real, like, I've got no makeup on, bloody sweat me bring off. We're probably going to film in the car next week with the aircon.
We need aircon.
Yeah. When did I realize that it wasn't supporting my health
or your life anymore?
Or my life anymore. Yeah. Like, it would have been last year when I just wasn't enjoying training anymore. I was going to try and force myself to do another powerlifting comp, and I just didn't want to be here. And we have an amazing facility. And I could have still trained strength, but I was just at the point where I just wanted to throw it all in because I was making it too hard for myself.
Yeah.
I wasn't recovering properly. I was even more stressed. Like, everything that I have on my plate, the thought of coming in here and doing heavy ass squats for an hour and a half, like an hour and a half heavy session, just done my head in.
Yeah.
That was probably the point. And that was a period of pushing through, though, for a couple of months doing that. And then finally getting to the point realizing maybe this just isn't for me or for me right now in the season that I'm in.
Yeah, for sure. Mine's actually not that dissimilar, really, to be honest. Like, mine was about it was about 8 months ago. Like, I was planning on doing a powerlifting comp early this year, but I think really I just knew that I was trying to force something that just wasn't the right fit at the time. So I've just, I spoke to Reese, who does my programming. He's my coach, and my program now is very much made to fit my life. It's 3 full body days, full body sessions each week.
That's very similar to me too.
Yep. Yeah. I've got other things that I want to tick off every day. I've got I always consistently get over 10,000 steps today. Without my movement, I feel horrible.
That's right. Yeah.
Horrible. So I always have movement happening. It's just how the composition of the movement has changed a lot for me.
Yes. How does it look? Yeah. The movement thing's always going to be there because we know that's ingrained in us basically.
Yeah.
Up until now, but it's like, okay, how is that different now?
Yeah.
And you know what? It's the same when you were just talking then. It reminded me of, I don't know when it was, but remember how I said, like, I'm going to do a shred sort of thing?
Yeah.
My head wasn't in it.
Yeah.
It was not in it from the get-go. And because I felt like I had to do it or I should do it, because I'm a nutrition coach, You know, like, again, just sitting down and thinking like, why am I doing this? Do I really want to do this? Does it really align with where my goals are at right now, where my time is at right now, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I guess the point of all this from today in this conversation is, you know, and we're not anti powerlifting.
Definitely. I love powerlifting.
And yeah,
like, I love it.
But I think we just need to acknowledge as mum, as women's, we do have a lot on our plate. And I think we put a lot of pressure on ourselves of how it should look. And it's okay to let that change and sort of be at ease with that, knowing that you're still ticking the boxes of movement, of strength training. It just doesn't look maybe like you thought it would.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that, and for those of you who are listening that are powerlifters or that have done powerlifting in the past, you know that when you truly love it, when you're enjoying the process, it is the best sport. Like, it's so much fun. You feel so good, you feel so empowered, and that follows through into so many other areas of your life. But when you don't feel that way, it's a very hard way to train.
Yeah, it is.
And honestly, there's better things that you could do with 90 minutes of your time in the gym if you really just don't enjoy training.
Yeah, just to get out of that funk. And you know what? You might just need something different for a month or 3 months or 6 months.
100%. Like, that's my plan. Like, I was just like, throw me in a 3-day full body. Let me mix it up for a few months and let me just see how I feel.
But it's with everything, right? You might be a runner and you're in like, you know, you're just sick of running.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? It goes with everything. If you're not enjoying it, just ask yourself a few questions like, why am I really doing this? Is it for me in this season of my life right now? And what could I do that I'm going to enjoy a bit more? Because life's too short to do things that we don't enjoy.
That's it. Yeah. That's a good way to finish.
All right, that's it for today, guys. We'll see you next episode.
Bye.